Hey everybody, I'm Ray.
And I'm Paul.
And we are the Alconauts.
And today, the Alconauts are celebrating their 2-year anniversary. And for that, we're going to be drinking a beer all the way from London, Ontario.
Which I picked up when I was on a road trip with the roommate celebrating our wedding anniversary.
Ray, just stick to giving us a tale of the tape.
Alrighty, so this week we are drinking from Anderson Craft Ales, their brown ale. This comes in at 4.6% ABV. We're looking at 21 IBUs, and it's promising to be nutty and biscuity and milk chocolatey with a nice espresso finish.
Let's find out what kind of goodness is in this can, and let's crack this baby open. I smell a little bit of a coffee kind of aroma in there.
Look at how silky and rich that foam is on there. It's got body.
That is an amber-looking beer. Let's dive right in. Let's find out what this is all about.
Absolutely.
Cheers, Ray.
Guys. Cheers, Paul.
And cheers, everybody. Oh. I am pleasantly surprised. Wow, there really is a nice nutty taste to that. We've got that malt aftertaste as well. Mm-hmm. Everything just seems to blend right in. It's very smooth. It's very creamy. I like this.
There's a tiny hint of chocolate in there. I don't know if you're getting that off it, but I totally get that. Yeah, it's creamy.
Even the wafting of my breath is pleasant to smell for once.
Yeah, for once.
It's got a good bite to it. The carbonation levels are even keeled on this. It's one of those flavors where, it hits you and slowly dies down. And I like that. It's not over encumbering in terms of the flavor. Mm-hmm. It's not punching me in the face. It's just kind of lulling me into sweet beer loveliness. And I like it.
Sweet beer loveliness. Yeah, I really like this beer. I had an absolutely great time when we stopped in at this brewery. Got to meet the owner's dad. He actually took us on a tour through the brewery. Oh. So we got to check out their operations. They're doing some really cool stuff there. From what I understand, they're the highest volume craft brewery in the London area. Yeah, they're doing some really cool stuff. They're actually going to start collecting the off-gassing from their beer making process and reintroduce it back into the beer for carbonation. So it's gonna reduce their carbon footprint immensely.
Oh, that is interesting.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that at all. This is yummy.
I really like this.
I'm thoroughly enjoying this, actually. What I really like is this is a start to finish beer, meaning as soon as you pick it up and have that waft, you smell that nuttiness, you smell that kind of burnt coffee, malty aroma, and when you drink it, that's exactly what you get, and it tastes good.
Yep.
Start to finish. It's very rare we have a beer like that. I feel honored that you thought of me picking up this beer. I thought maybe he bought it because it said brown on it, but evidently he thought I would like this. And he was right.
You gotta give me credit, man.
I'm
not a jerk all the time.
I just gave you credit.
I know.
I literally just gave you credit. Oh my God.
I just don't know how to handle it. I'm not used to it.
Okay. I think it is time for the chug. And Ray, this is what we're going to do. We're going to run a whole bunch of montages of our countdowns to the chug. And once they are done, we are going to chug our beer back. Let's watch right now. So, cheers.
Cheers, Paul.
Cheers, everyone. Cheers. Rules are, chug, back on the table.
On the count of 3. First glass to the table wins. And as always, I'll count us back from 3. Say go. We throw these back, and first glass to the table wins the chug. And as always, we're going to count it down from 3. And when I say go, we're going to chug them back. Anyways, so I'm going to count from 3 down to 1. We're going to chug this beer. And we're going to...
What we're going to do is we're going to count down from 3 all the way to 1. All the wee ones will take the glass, pour it down their throats.
Let's not get fancy. Let's just do it. There's no point in prolonging the agony. And here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. And history repeats itself once again.
Happy anniversary, right?
Happy anniversary, Paul.
And with that being said, this was just so pleasurable just to drink. I really couldn't rush it.
Right.
I love that those coffee notes. I didn't really get hints of chocolate. I felt that malt blending in really well. Everything was just such a pleasant taste in this brown ale. If I could have a keg of this stuff, I would be piping that stuff into my house. Anderson Craft Ales, fantastic job. I love it.
I agree 100%. It's just a really nice, well-balanced, well-rounded brown ale. I was surprised by how much coffee flavor there was in there, how much of that espresso finish that you got on it. But yeah, it's good. I would definitely keep a case of this in the fridge. It's an occasional for me because I'm not a big fan of the brown ales, but super enjoyable.
I just want to thank you guys for following us for the last 2 years.
Two freaking years, man.
An amazing journey.
Absolutely.
Plethora of different beers, and thank you for riding along this beer coaster of ours.
Yeah, keep hanging out with us. We've got some stuff planned for, upcoming episodes. Tell your friends to subscribe because we're going to do stuff.
And with that being said, I'm Paul.
And I'm Ray.
And we are the Alconauts.
Cheers, all.